Hi, my name is Adam Ellis. Today I'm going to talk to you about cigarette smoking and how it is bad for your health. With all the public announcements on the radio, excuse me, on the radio, the TV, the newspaper, and all the organizations that have all the pamphlets out, we know that cigarette smoking is bad for our health. I have two family members that have gotten sick. One has died from cigarette smoking with lung cancer, and I think that gives me the ability and makes me qualified to talk about this subject. I will argue a few points today about cigarette smoking. I will talk about some stats about cigarette smoking, and then I will talk about some illnesses that are directly related to cigarette smoking. The arguments that I want to argue, and my first point, is the habit. Cigarette smoking is definitely a habit. It is habit forming, and unfortunately most people that start cigarette smoking start at a very young age. At that young age they're offered a cigarette to fit in, to look like they're cool, and then they try that cigarette and then they're hooked on it. Another way people get started on cigarette smoking is something bad happens and someone offers them a cigarette, say, hey, this will calm your nerves, it'll make you feel better. Again, once they try it one time and they do the second time, pretty soon they're hooked on it and it's a habit. Another thing about cigarette smoking is the cost of cigarette smoking itself. Cigarette smoking on an average of just one pack a day will cost a person $160 a month. That's just the cigarette smoking end of it. If you get sick or have to go to the doctor because of it, then those costs go up greatly. And then there's illnesses and death. We know that cigarette smoking causes heart disease. We know that it causes cancer. It causes some breathing disorders. So it's not good for you. I'm going to talk about some statistics about cigarette smoking, but I will give you two pamphlets at the end of the speech. One of them is from the American Cancer Society. One of them is from the United States Surgeon General's office. Both of these pamphlets are filled with statistics, how to stop smoking. There's a lot of great information in here. If you or someone you know that does smoke cigarettes, you should give them, get a copy for them and give to them so they can read and help persuade them not to smoke anymore. But again, I will give you a copy of these at the end of the speech. Talk real quick about some statistics on cigarette smoking. There are 5.4 million people that smoke cigarettes in the world. Out of those people that smoke cigarettes, the highest numbers of people that smoke cigarettes are the ages between 18 and 24. It accounts for about 30%. Excuse me. Out of those age groups, it just kind of, the percentage drops down as the age goes up. And the bad thing is out of the people that smoke cigarettes, out of those 5.4, 1.4 million will die because directly related to cigarette smoking. And that will affect each and every person that's in here and everyone around you. The last thing I'll talk about is the illnesses of cigarette smoking. Some of the illnesses are emphysema, which is a breathing disorder. People they don't get enough oxygen in their lungs, so they have to walk around with a oxygen tank so they can just function normally like we do. Heart disease is a major play in cigarette smoking. Your risk go up 30% on heart disease just by cigarette smoking. Most of those people that smoke cigarettes will get cancer in some way, form, or the other. It's about 80% of people will get cancer, and we all know what cancer does. 90% of people that get cancer will die. The #1 cancer from smoking is lung cancer. As I've showed you some things today, that cancer is not good for your health, the end result is that you will die. If you get cancer, you get sick, you're not going to have a healthy life. You're not going to be able to spend time with your family like you want to. You're going to spend it in a hospital, and you're going to give all your money away to the hospital to treat yourself. So if you or you know someone that does smoke cigarettes, please pick the pamphlets up at the end of the speech and give to them and decide not to cigarette smoke anymore before you ever light up again. It'll save your life.